Had to drive my dad's truck today, and I hate fucking driving that thing. I hate driving in general. You know, I'm just not a good driver. I'm too impatient. I need to get from A to B as quick as possible. So I'm running through stop signs and fucking, which I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of that. But my anxiety, this is where I get to use my anxiety as a crutch, guys. My anxiety doesn't allow me to drive good, you know? Because the second I'm behind the wheel, it's like I got to get to where I'm going immediately, you know? So I hate driving in general, but the truck, my dad's truck just sucks. Pickup truck, more like pickup suck. Am I right, gang? Wish I was dead. Nah, but it's just, it's the worst car. It's not even American. It's a Toyota. It's Japanese, if that's Japanese. I think that's Japanese. It's a Toyota. All right, I want to be Ford tough, Dad. Can we be Ford tough? I don't ask for much in this house. I get it. I'm 32 and I live with you guys. We're roommates. Just call it what it is. However, we got to drive American here. All right? I want to drive it. If it was a Ford, I'd be happy to drive it. But it's a Toyota. All right? I feel like a fraud. All right? Okay, I'm wearing my American flag hat, my American flag Tommy Bahama shirt, and I'm driving a Japanese car. That's not a good look for me. How am I supposed to wear my American flag gear in a Japanese truck, Dad? All right? I want to be in a Ford, you know? Ford pickup, F-150, 450, something 50. I want there to be a 50 attached to the name of my truck. All right, I want to fucking take debris and move it from one spot to another and dump it out the truck, out the back of my truck. All right, I want to write country songs about my American truck. All right? I can't write a country song about a Toyota. What the fuck is that? And what am I supposed to haul around in this Toyota truck, Dad? Like fucking anime gear and fucking Hello Kitty toys? No, it's not American, man. I want to do American stuff with my American truck. I want to move debris. I want to move concrete. Where's the concrete from? I don't know. I'll fucking take a jackhammer to my neighbor's patio. I don't give a shit. I need to move stuff with an American truck. But no, I got a Toyota. Fucking piece of shit. But it sucks driving that. It genuinely drives bad. It's not a good drive. It's not a good drive. It sucks. And I hate it. But goddamn it, do I respect it. You know what I mean? Because my dad uses that for work sometimes, and it puts food on the table. Puts food on the table for me and my roommates. All right? And you can't put a price on that. Except for you can, because of inflation. Right, guys? Let's talk inflation. Can we talk inflation? Kidding. I know nothing about it. I don't do the grocery shopping in this house. Okay? But yeah, man, I hate that fucking truck. Especially since it's like an older truck. It's like from 2004. So it doesn't have like the signals on the mirrors that tells you when someone's at your blind spot, which I desperately need because I'm not checking. I'm switching lanes like I'm getting roadhead. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I bring. Have I ever gotten roadhead? No. But that's besides the point. You know what I mean? Roadhead's overrated anyway. Could you get off me? I'm trying to focus on the road. Okay? Stop giving me dome, please. It doesn't even feel good. This does not feel good. And you're giving me teeth. I'm swarming into the fucking oncoming traffic. Stop giving me teeth. I can handle teeth, by the way. I'm a feminist, okay? I can handle teeth. But, yeah, it doesn't have any of the amenities, dude. It doesn't have the backup cam. It doesn't have the automatic brake when you get too close to a car ahead of you, which I utilize quite often when I'm using my mom's Subaru Forester. Which, shut up, she's not a lesbian, okay? She's married to my pa. She's married to my pa, all right? I don't think she's a lesbian, at least. She could be closeted. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility, but I don't think so. I don't think so. The back of her truck, the back of her Subaru Forester has a bumper sticker that says hike. Maybe it should say dyke. It's kind of lesbianish. Fuck. Is my mom lesbian? No. Cut that out. Two moms would be sick. Nah. Yeah, it doesn't have any of the gear. Like, it doesn't have any of the amenities that I desperately need when I'm driving. And I know that's sad. I know I'm a grown man. I know I should be able to drive without those fucking things, without, like, having a signal tell me that there's someone at my blind spot. I should just look like a grown man does. But I'm not a grown man. I'm a child in a grown man's body. All right? So I need those things. Okay? And it doesn't have that. Like, if I didn't, my mom's Subaru would be totaled. Which I have crashed it before, but that's besides the point. Shut up about that. It was during a snowstorm. I shouldn't have been out on the road in the first place. I had to get something from 7-Eleven, okay? Was it treats? Yeah, it was. Shut up. I needed treats during my snowstorm. I needed a snowstorm treat. I crashed into a pole. That was bad. That wasn't fun. I did not like that. But it would be way worse if it didn't have the amenities. Like, if it didn't have the automatic brake, I would they'd call me Fender Bender Freddy. Like, it'd be a problem, okay? I used to be a bender boy. The only benders I'd be getting into are Fender. And I don't like that. I don't want that. Okay, I'd be crashing into cars. I'm a menace. I shouldn't be on the road. I shouldn't have a license. I failed my driver's test 4 times. There should be a limit on that. If you fail your driver's test more than 3 times, you should not be allowed to drive. I need a chauffeur. That's what I need. Get me a chauffeur. Okay, I technically do have one. Her name's Mom, but that's besides the point. Does she drive me to work occasionally? Yes, she does. Luckily, I work at just a town over from here, so she drives me in the morning. It's quite nice, actually. Okay, a little one-on-one time with Mom. Ask her cool questions like, Mom, are you a lesbian? You know, get to the bottom of this. Hike on the back of a Subaru Forester? That's not exactly womanly. Yeah, dude. So I hate driving that truck. I don't even... I have to drive into the city a lot for, like, just to do stand-up, because I hate taking the train. And I go to Brooklyn mostly, so it's easier to drive to Brooklyn than it is to take the train to Brooklyn. So I'm always driving. I'm always on the road a few times a week, and I hate it. I hate traffic. Traffic can suck my dick. I don't know how... Fuck Elon, by the way. Where's Elon on this? You know? He promised us tunnels, and the only time I see a tunnel is when a Jew's coming out of it. Is that anti-Semitic? Yeah, but I didn't mean it like that. I love the Jews, guys. I'm a fan of the Jews. All right? I also don't know where I fall on the political aisle. I'm just a guy, man. I'm just walking through life, barefoot, trying to feel the earth beneath my toes. I guess that's a liberal thing to say. That leans towards liberal, because that's like liberal and lame. But yeah, fuck politics, dude. I'm just messing around. We're having fun. We're having a good time. But yeah, Elon, what happened to the tunnels, dude? You said that we were gonna have tunnels all around this country or something. I could be lying about that, but you did mention tunnels one time, and that would eradicate traffic. And instead, you keep making more cars, which is causing more traffic. Do you not understand the irony of this, Elon? You fuck. Get off Twitter. Get off X, whatever you call it. You're not a comedian. You're not funny. You're weird. Okay? You're autistic. Go be an autistic billionaire. All right? Go have Amber Heard shit on your chest or whatever it is you like to do. Stop saying you're going to promise to get rid of traffic, and then you make more cars causing more traffic. Every time I see a fucking Tesla on the street, I want to like spit on it. Okay? Because it's just don't lie to me, Elon. Okay? You lie to the world, but don't lie to me. All right? When I watch a video of you, that's personal. Okay? Take that personally. Unbelievable. But dude, I fucking hate traffic. I mean, it's tale as old as time in New York. Fucking 3 hours sometimes to get into the city. It's crazy. With no traffic, I get to the city in like 35, 40 minutes. It's insane. With traffic, it's over an hour, at least. Like an hour and a half, probably. And it's not a good time, man. And the AC in my mom's Subaru Forester with a hike sticker on the back is broken. That's a problem. Because I sweat a lot. Look at me, I'm dripping right now. The AC in this part of the house isn't working. You know? This is detached from the main house, and we're not rich. Shut up. Just because I said detached from the main house doesn't mean we're rich. Fireman father, gym teacher mom, who might be a lesbian. Okay? That's blue collar right there. Teacher and firefighter, blue collar. We are not rich, okay? We'll never be rich, and I wouldn't be rich ever, okay? So I hate driving is the point I'm trying to make. Hate traffic. Hate cars, honestly. I'm not a car guy. You ever have like a friend who like fucking fanboys over a car? Isn't that the lamest thing ever? Like I've been with friends before and they're like, oh my god, that's a Lamborghini, It's a Lamborghini 1490. 1490. Wonder what kind of horsepower is in that thing. I'm like, horsepower? The fuck is that? Is that like when you get bit by a horse and then all of a sudden you have horse powers? You fucking like your dick grows like 10 inches? And you could gallop around? Right? Your cum costs a lot of money? Is that what it is? Okay? You start doing that a lot? Or is horsepower like a group of horses that really hate everyone that's not horses? And they just scream to themselves, horsepower! That could be it. Horsepower! They just really are racist against everyone but horses. But I don't get it, man. I don't get cars. Fanboying over a car is weird. Fanboying over a human is weird, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't get starstruck by cars or people. I could give a fuck. Although if I saw Jalen Brunson or OG Anunoby on the street right now, I would have to cross the street because I would embarrass myself. I would get starstruck by the Knicks right now. But we'll talk about that later. So yeah, I don't like fucking car heads, gear heads. Is that what they call them? Gear heads. They watch that weird British show where it's just two Brits driving cars. Sick, dude. Fucking Jerry Seinfeld, comedians in cars getting coffee. Get over it. Jay Leno having a car collection. What are we doing? Guys, you're one man. You don't need 50 cars. What's the point of having a car collection, Jay? I'm sorry. Is it just like to flex your wealth? Maybe? Or is it like, I don't know. I can't understand it. I don't get collecting things. But I also have a dog shit personality, and I'm kind of a loser, so maybe that's the problem. But dude, like, what does he do? Did you just look at him and clean him? Like, that just seems like a hassle. Yeah, look at this cool car I got. I'm looking at it. Nice. Or I guess he drives them. That makes a lot more sense. He drives them probably. But you can only drive one car at a time. Unless you got like a hitch and you just hitch all your cars together at once. That'd be cool. I would respect Jay Leno if he did that. Show off all your cars. Hitch them to the fucking back of each car. Make like a little caterpillar. And drive around. Show off your car collection, man. Don't keep it in a garage. Be a man. Yeah, not a car fan. It's like, what's that, a V8? What are we talking, vegetable juice now? Get out of my face. Could you calm down? What are you going to ask for the car's autograph? We're going to have the car run over like a piece of paper and make a tread mark and then you got to fucking hang it on your wall? Yeah, I met a fucking Porsche 911 today. Also, Porsche, what the fuck? You name your car 911? Little suspicious. Was Porsche behind 911? I wouldn't be surprised. Is Porsche Italian? It might be. I don't know. I don't know cars. I don't know car good. Okay? Fucking A. I just don't get it. And I don't mean to be angry. Everyone has their hobbies and stuff. I guess cars are a hobby. Racing. I'm not a NASCAR fan. Fucking NASCAR is just fucking, it's pretty much track, but with cars. It's like track, but with cars. Okay? I don't watch track the same way I don't watch NASCAR. Just going, which I guess is like an expired take. It's just lame going around and around and around and around, making left turns and shit. But it is. All right, it is. It's just to sell you advertisement, man. It's just so you could buy fucking Speed Stick or like, what's another deodorant company? Gillette. I don't know. Is there a Gillette car out there? Is there a car sponsored by Gillette? Michael Jordan loves racing. Or is that F1? You know who loves F1 is babes. Why do babes love F1? Back when I was allowed on Hinge, they every girls, like 90% of girls, in their bio or in one of their prompts, they would have F1 on Netflix. I guess because the guys are hot. Why am I reading a prompt about hot guys? I'm the hot guy in this situation. You're matching with me on Hinge. They didn't match with me specifically, but they could have. They had the option. All right, you're not going to match with an F1 star. This is what you got. Deal with it. Okay, you're not going to get a guy who can drive really fast. You're going to get a guy who hates driving. Okay? F1, dude. The babes love it. Babes love F1. What's the allure? It's got to be because they're hot guys, right? No, man. Fucking chicks like sports. I guess F1's a sport. I can't be sexist in that regard. You know? Chicks don't just watch sports for the man meat, you know? They watch it because they enjoy it. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'll get into women's sports. I'll start watching women's sports. Softball, WNBA, beach volleyball, women's tennis with the sound blasting because I like the sounds they make. Let's see how creepy I can get. Yeah, I like to watch women's tennis. I like the sounds they make. No, but it does sound like lesbian porn, which is cool, and I respect that because I like gays. Okay, I'm a liberal guy. Everyone thinks I'm a conservative. I'm not. All right? I just voted for Trump twice. That doesn't make me a bad guy. I didn't vote for Trump. I don't vote. Okay? I don't vote. Because I think voting is bad for this country. Go out and vote. Okay, I voted for someone that you didn't agree with. How dare you vote for him? Will you just tell me to vote? I did not vote for Trump. Let me just tell you guys. I did not vote for Trump. I didn't vote for anyone. That's a vote for Trump. Shut up about that. That's not. I hate Trump. I'm not a fan of him. He showed up to game 3 and fell asleep at the Knicks game. Ruined the juju. Ruined our 13-game winning streak. Would have been 14 if he wasn't there. Talk about the Knicks later. But yeah, I don't like to vote, and I don't like cars. I don't like gearheads. Although I did fuck. My dad used to have a truck that was a stick shift. That was cool, and that was an American car. I think that was a Chrysler. Could have been. Is Chrysler American? Chrysler. Sounds German. I don't know much about the world. But he had a stick pickup, more like a stick up. Again, I wish I was dead. But that was cool. That was fun. Yo, what's up?
Oh, hi, James.
Kathleen, I'm in the middle of something.
Hi.
That was my sister. That was my little sister. That was actually my big sister. She's 2 years older than me, but I call her my kid sis because I'm the big bruh. Okay? I'm a big bruh. All right? Shout out Kathleen. What's up, Kathleen? She just ruined my momentum. I didn't really have much momentum, so she didn't ruin anything, really. I don't even know what I was talking about. But anyway, I think to start it off talking about how I hate my dad's truck. Which I do. Not a fan. But, whatever. Not a fan of car guys. Not a fan of... But also, like, just do you, man. If you want to do that, do that. Okay? I've never seen an F1 race, actually. That's what I was talking about before. I've never seen an F1 race. Is that when they go through like cities? That's kind of cool. If they like close down a city, just like if they close down New York City and just have people racing through it, they do it for the marathon. Fuck that. I'd rather watch cars than these fucking hipster weirdos running. You know? Are they hipsters? Or I don't know. Do hipsters run in marathons? Is that a hipster thing? They run through Brooklyn. That must count. And also, anytime anyone watches a NASCAR race, they're rooting for a crash, which is a little fucked up. I mean, I'm guilty of it as well. But I also hate NASCAR drivers. We need less of them in this country. All right, we got to get rid of them NASCAR drivers. So the more crashes, the better. Nah, shout out NASCAR. Have fun, guys. Don't listen to a word I say. I'm just trying to be controversial for no reason. All right, if you like NASCAR, go fucking eat your chili dogs and drink your Mountain Dew and have a good time. All right, don't let me shit on your parade. But fuck NASCAR anyway. Yeah. But anyway, I was trying to make this point. When I was in my dad's truck, it's obviously not souped up. It's a garbage truck. Literally, it should be in the trash. The steering radius is horrible on it. Okay, I have a point. But I was listening to the radio, because that's all he has in there. There's no, like, iPod hookup. I also don't have an iPod anymore. I don't know why I brought that up. But I was listening to the radio, and honestly, when I turned it on, I was fully expecting there just to be static on each station. I was surprised that they still have radio stations. Who listens to the radio anymore? This is crazy. I mean, I get it. Some people are like purists. They don't like to listen to their phone in their car. They like to listen to the radio, but that's weird. It wasn't even Sirius XM, which I guess is acceptable. But it was just the plain old FM radio, AM, FM, whatever it is. Whatever one has the music, and it's not news. You know? So I was listening to the radio, and in between songs, they had a call contest. Who the fuck is calling that shit still? Who's calling a radio station? Like, also, what are you calling on? A rotary phone? Like, you're just going like this? To call the radio? On your landline rotary phone? Like, how old are you? The only way that's acceptable is if you're 97 years old. All right? You're 97 years old, you could call into a radio station. You've earned that right. Okay? Because you're old enough to, like, be a part of, like, fucking War of the Worlds when everyone gathered around the radio in the living room when there were no TVs and everyone thought that the world was under attack by aliens. Little history fact for you. Shout out Orson Welles. That's the only reason you should be calling a radio station, you know? And what are you, like, looking forward to win? Like, congratulations, you're our 19th caller. You're going to win tickets to an Eagles concert. You're going to sit in the nosebleeds all the way up top. You're embarrassing yourself on national radio, which doesn't even matter because nobody listens to it anyway. So you shouldn't feel embarrassed at all. But you're calling in you're timing a call to try and win Eagles tickets? Not the fucking Eagles, man. Not the Eagles, dude. I've had a long night. Come on, dude. Dude abides. It's just weird to me, man. It rubs me the wrong way. Like, how sad is your life? Trust me, I've been at rock bottom. I've had sad moments in my life. Okay, I've been there. But never sad enough to call a radio station and try to win fucking Bon Jovi tickets. You know? Trying to win, like, a gift card to, like, the Gap. Or whatever it is they're slinging. Which I'd fuck up a gift card from the Gap. I need new threads. My outfits have been horrible lately, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know you guys think of me as like a fashionista, and that's a responsibility I usually take into account, but I can't, man. I can't keep up with my fashion, man. I used to be a fashionista, you know? Button-down shirts, tight white pants, shoes on, you know? I don't have shoes on right now. That's why that joke is funny, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I need to fuck up a Gap trip. But anyway, like, who's calling? Like, your life must be so sad, dude. Like, the person who's calling into these radio stations is someone who listens to the radio at work, in their cubicle. You know? Like, and all they do is work. They fucking wake up, work, wake up, work, wake up. I don't want to wake up. You wanted to. No, wake up, work. Then the weekend rolls around. You don't have any friends because you listen to the radio at work because nobody wants to hang out with someone who listens to the radio at work. So you're just fucking sitting around all weekend. You turn on the radio because that's the only thing you got in life is the radio in 2026. All right? Your favorite movie is Radio starring Cuba Gooding Jr. That's a good one, Coach. That's my favorite movie. That movie's hilarious. Watch Radio starring Cuba Gooding Jr. It's so funny. He just anytime he gets a radio, he goes like, "That's a good one, Coach." It's great. Cuba Gooding Jr. trying to double down on his Oscar win, and he came up flat as fuck because that movie's not great. But yeah, dude, you're just on the weekends and you don't really have any friends. You moved into the city from your hometown. You don't even fucking really like it, but you don't like anywhere because you don't have friends anywhere because, again, you listen to the radio at work. Everyone at work hates you. Everyone's talking shit about you behind your back. Why is he listening to like WFAN? That's a thing, right? I don't know. Why is he listening to fucking channel fucking 90.7 or something? Could he just put his headphones in and be a normal person? He's listening to it out loud. This guy's ridiculous. He also brought tuna to work. This guy stinks. This guy stinks. So you're sitting around all weekend, nothing to do, and you're like, fuck it, I'll turn on the radio. And then you hear that they're doing a call contest, and you're like, fuck it, dude. Let me like show my dad that I'm worth something. You know, let me just prove to the world that I'm worth something. Everyone's gonna fucking be listening to the radio, and they're gonna hear the sound of my voice on the radio, winning those Bon Jovi tickets, and they're all gonna respect me. They'll stop bullying me at the office. They'll stop bullying me at the office, guys. You call in, congratulations, you're the 19th caller. You want tickets to see NSYNC. And you're like, yes. And you're like looking around to like be paraded around. You can show up to work next day with your chin held high, and everyone's like, what the fuck? What's this nerd doing with his chin held high? He's a head down kind of kid. He listens to the radio at work. Let's get rid of him. So nobody cares, man. I don't know. You know that people used to do that as a living, like for a living? They used to fucking call radios. I think this is true. It could be, I could have just made this up, but I'm pretty sure this is true. People like spend all day like trying to call random radio stations around the country, and they try to win cash prizes and tickets, and then they resell the tickets and shit. Just be unemployed. Just say you're unemployed, you know? Weird. But yeah, I'm not listening to the radio anymore ever again. Next time I'll just put my headphones in my dad's truck and just listen to my phone. Whatever. I've come to the conclusion that I'll be honest with you guys, I struggle with a little addiction, a little drug addiction. Honestly, recently, like I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it, but whatever. But I was like bad at being a drug addict because I'm like too forgetful. I was a forgetful drug addict. I go like 2 days without doing cocaine, and I'd be like, oh shit, wait a minute, what? I should be knee deep in a bag right now. I'm addicted to this stuff. How have I gone 2 days without this? It doesn't make sense. I need it now. Hit up my dealer. But I hate it. I fucking hated drugs. I hated dealing with drug dealers, man. Because they're always late. Show up on time, man. God damn it. Also, my drug dealers are retarded. Some of them. Actually, some of them were actually decent guys. But I had one drug dealer who would always short me. And he was like, he slowly became the bottom of my drug dealer list, which I had multiple drug dealers, which is a problem all within itself. I was addicted to drug dealers and drugs. I needed more drug dealers, okay? I wanted to have as many as possible. They were like infinity stones. I needed to collect all the drug dealers in my area. But I had this one drug dealer who would always like kind of short me or fuck me out of money, and like he was at the bottom of my list. But then once like my first like 3 drug dealers didn't answer, I'd have to resort to him. And every time I would like tell myself, never get from this guy again. He always shorts you. He always shorts you. Never get from this fucking guy again. He's a scumbag. Fuck him. All right, he gave you half a G when you paid for a full. This is unacceptable. I'm going to run through that G in about an hour. Okay, I need the full thing. This guy, but every time it came down to it and like the main 3 weren't answering, the big 3 weren't answering, I'd be like, you know what, this guy's probably changed. It's been a week since I gotten from him. You know what, he's probably turned over a new leaf. Maybe he was seen by 3 drug addicts in the middle of the night, like Scrooge, you know, who told him to change his ways and stop shorting Jim. And every time, lo and behold, I get fucked. I should have beat his ass. He was like a skinny little bitch. But whatever. Whatever, what can you do? Probably help me in the long run, because I don't want to be doing that shit anyway. Because it's just lame, man. It's just whatever. Like doing it every day is crazy. I was also doing like everything. Anything I get my hands on. I was doing Klonopin. That's not good. The way I kicked Klonopin though was kind of stupid. Like I'm also a dumb druggie, you know? I'm not a druggie. I'm a cool guy. I'm a good guy. I just fucking hit rock bottom a couple times. Get over it, guys. I'm being vulnerable. I'm being cool and vulnerable. I was addicted to Klonopin. The way I kicked that was I just started popping Tic Tacs, pretending they were Klonopin. And that's how dumb my brain is. It just needed the oral fixation. It doesn't even care about the cool vibes it brings me and how it makes me feel. I just pop Tic Tacs now. My breath is on fire. My breath is great. All right? And I haven't done a Clonny since. All right? So that was a pretty cool way to kick drugs. I was doing fucking cough syrup like I was Lil Wayne. What the fuck? Where's the baby? What am I doing? Why am I drinking lean right now? I'm a white. Seriously, what the fuck? I don't know. I was just trying to get my hands on anything. I was down bad, guys. But luckily, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm chilling. Don't worry about me. Don't feel bad for me. I don't like when people do that. Yeah, bad at being a drug addict, man. Bad at being a drug addict. Holy shit. It's been 3 days. I'm supposed to be knee deep in a bag right now. This is unacceptable. I gotta go empty my bank account out now. That's another thing, dude. It hurt the bank account more than it hurt my soul. I'm broke because of drugs. Whatever. No, not whatever. Fuck it. I'm trying to be better at it, so. We'll persevere. We'll get through it together, guys. With you guys on my side, I could do anything. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you. That's enough about drugs. I didn't even plan to talk about drugs. I don't even know why that came out of my system. But whatever. Maybe I need to vent about it. So, it's out there now. It's out there, and whoever's listening to this is listening to it. I'll probably never get hired again, but whatever. Be working off the books for the rest of my life, moving people's furniture with my dad's truck. Dude, it's summertime officially. It is too hot out. It's too hot to not even address the weather. You know what I mean? Like, talking about the weather is such a mundane, fucking small talk bullshit, which I hate small talk. Could you leave me alone? Ah, crazy game last night. Actually, you could talk to me about the Knicks game anytime. That was awesome. I can't stop thinking about that, but we'll talk about that later. If I remember to talk about it. I might forget. I shouldn't, because that game was insane. And the Knicks are the best. Shout out Knicks. But it's the summer, man. Time for summer activities, like going to the beach. I know I look like someone who hates the beach based on my skin tone, but don't judge a book by its skin, okay? That's a little unfair to me. All right? That's a little racist, actually. You just assume that I hate the beach because I got pale, pasty white skin? Because I look like a glue stick? Because they used to call me Elmer's in fucking high school? That's not nice. That's not right. I love the beach. Okay? I love the sun. The sun just doesn't love me back. All right? It's like every girl I had a crush on in high school. All right? Sun hates me. Burns me. Burns me every time. It roasts me. It doesn't feel good. Okay? If I'm out rocking SPF 100 out at the beach, I'm getting skin cancer. You see all these freckles? Dude, I think freckles are from the sun. When I was a kid, my mom used to tell me I would come home from being bullied for having too many freckles. And my mom would say, my mom's a sweet angel from Queens, New York. She'd say, James, those aren't freckles. Those are kisses from Jesus. And I was like, damn, okay, Jesus loves me, man. That's actually kind of nice. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom from Queens, who sounds like a Southern lady. Oh, James, those aren't freckles. Those are kisses from Jesus. Those are kisses from Jesus. But then one time I was taking a shower and I saw a freckle on the tip of my penis. And, yeah, I haven't been to church since, you know. Took the cross off my neck. Okay, stopped praying before bedtime. Stopped praying before I ate. Which is probably why I keep getting food poisoning. But that's not nice, all right? Jesus, you can't just go around kissing the tips of my penis. The tip of my penis. And get away with it, Jesus. Jesus, not cool, man. According to my mother, these are kisses from me, which I respected, and I felt lovely initially all over the arms and my body. But don't kiss the tip of my penis. That's also a weird way. That's a weird sexual assault. Jesus just pecking cocks. That's weird. Sorry. Shout out Jesus. Good guy. Shout out Jesus. He's not white. He's cool. Turn water into wine. Sounds like a wino to me. Was Jesus a wino? Could have been. I mean, fucking, he's so pure. He's all about love. Why is he giving into an evil spirit? Also known as wine. Because getting wine drunk is no joke, dude. When I get wine drunk, I just fucking gossip with my girls. And I fucking get into cat fights with them. Okay? That's just what I do. Especially when I'm on white wine. Okay, when I'm on the Caucasian stuff, it's like a fucking reality TV show where I'm from. Okay? I'm getting into it. Nah, but anyway, I don't know where I was going, but I was talking about the beach. Yeah, dude, the sun gets me every time, man. And as a kid, I hated putting on sunscreen. Like, I despised it. So I came up with this foolproof plan where I would wear a rash guard with long sleeves, and I'd only have to put sunscreen on my face and neck. And I was just dripping sweat everywhere. I was just fucking pouring sweat out of myself as a kid. That's probably why I was so skinny, back when I was skinny. But I love the beach, dude, and I get it. I look like someone who's like, I look like the beach. I look like I have a restraining order against the beach. Like, the beach is not allowed within 500 feet of me. You know what I mean? But I love the beach, dude. The only problem with this summer is that I'm officially bald and I'm still fat. I thought I was going to lose a lot of weight. I didn't, but we'll get back to that. We'll get back on track there. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Okay? Jimmy V. I think that's what his name was. Shout out ESPN. ESPY's speech. But I love the beach, man. But this year I'm fat and bald. which means I have to either go into the ocean with a t-shirt on and a hat, or I have to pick and choose, or I just can't go to the beach. Okay? So first of all, if I choose shirt and I take my hat off, I have to put sunscreen on my head. That wasn't in the bald handbook. I didn't know that that's something we have to do. I just thought about it the other day. I was like, fuck, I don't want to put lotion on my head. There's nothing more attractive than a bald man sunscreening up his pale, pasty white head. Okay? That's not going to lead to me getting any head, you know? And that's why I go to the beach in the first place, trying to find a babe to get head from. Kidding. I just love the beach. I love to swim in the ocean. That's what I do. I love to swim in the ocean, but I got to pick and choose t-shirt or hat in the ocean, because I can't let people know that I'm fat and bald, you know? Because that's a problem. You can't be both of those things. Okay? If you're bald, you have to be jacked, in shape. That's the only way to be good looking. And if you're fat, you have to have a nice full head of hair, like Windhorse from ESPN. What's his name? Windy? Whatever, the fat one. So I can't let people know that I'm fat and bald. And also, who am I fooling, by the way? If I do end up choosing hat and shirt and going into the water, who am I fooling? Who's like spectating me and being like, oh my God, that guy's got a phenomenal physique and a full head of hair, but he's just covering it up because he's probably self-conscious about how good he looks. Nobody's thinking that. Everyone's thinking, who's this fat, bald man trying to trick us into thinking he's got a full head of hair and a nice body? We could see what's under the shirt technically, because it's white and it's stretching all over the place because you're fat and you look horrible. And also your hat keeps falling off when you're trying to ride waves. So we know this guy's fat and bald. Get him out of here. Get him out of the ocean. Lifeguard. Lifeguard. Retrieve this man. Retrieve this man and put him in the parking lot. Put him where he belongs. He is not a typical beachgoer. Let me go to the beach, man. I love the beach. Tommy Bahama, umbrella. Under my umbrella, Ella. Yeah, but I to put a bow on that. I think what would I choose, shirt or hat? Loophole. I'd wear a woman's one piece and still rock the hat. So I'm still wearing a suit, not wearing a t-shirt. And don't judge me. Does that make me a cross-dresser? No, it doesn't. Okay? Meet me on the basketball court. I'll cross you over. All right? Let's do that. All right? Because I got handles. Love handles because I'm fat. Fuck. Shit. No, I think I'd go one piece and a hat on. I also wear goggles in the ocean. A lot of people shit on that. Hey, I'm trying to look at sea specimens. Okay, I'm doing tests. I'm looking at people's ankles, trying to see how they measure up to mine. And I'm also grabbing ankles, pretending to be a shark. You can't pretend to be a shark without seeing underwater. Okay, and I'm not going to open my eyes underwater. I wear contacts. It's going to fuck up my shit. So yeah, I wear goggles in the ocean. Don't judge me. All right? I'm just a guy who likes to have fun. So let's go down the list. I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt, a hat, and goggles in the ocean. I'm going to get no pussy this summer. That wouldn't be different than any other summer I've ever had. I'm thinking about like there's always this new it's not a new trend, it's been a trend for like a decade now, where it's like, oh, they canceled the plans. You ever get those people? It's like, yes, they canceled the plans, I get to stay in. I don't know how I feel about those people. Cancel them yourself. Don't agree to go. Okay, if it's such a painful experience for you to get outside and do something, don't attend the event. Just say you're not going. Okay, be a loner. Hey, I've been a loner. I know what it's like. I just say no. I say I can't go. Okay? Why? Don't say yes and then dread going. That's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. But I got invited to a game night, which I later found out it was a couples game night. And newsflash, I don't know if you could tell, I am single. Yeah. I'm single. AF. So I would have shown up stag to the couple's date night party, so I was just like, fuck that, I'm not going to that. What am I going to do, fucking play charades by myself? Just get up off the couch and go like this, and then sit back down and go movie, and then get up and go like this, and then go like that, and then sit back down and be like Titanic. Is that my vibe? Is that what I have to do? I would dominate these couples anyway, but it's besides the point. Also, these fucks, I think they're just trying to prove a point and be like, you got to grow up now, you're 32, no kids, no wife, no girlfriend. And it's like, hey man, this is my business, man. If I'm going to go stag through life, let me go stag through life. I don't need to be hunkered down with a ball and chain, man. I'm a bit of a lone wolf. Fly by the seat of my pants, all right? But no, I didn't go, because game night stag would have been ridiculous, all right? Just fucking arguing with all my boys' girlfriends and wives over the rules of charades. You can't talk, bitch. God damn it. Of course women can't play this game. They can never stop talking. Kidding, I love women. I love them. Love them to death. My mom's a woman. A potential lesbian woman, but that's not what we're talking about anymore. Yes, so you won't catch me at a couple's game night anyway. Any chance? No chance. We could play chance at the couple's game night. That's a cool game. Is that a game? I think that's a game. Yeah, it's a game. But like, what are we gonna play? Candyland and like have a few laughs? They're just trying to humiliate me. What? What? Mom.
Sorry, honey.
I'm in the middle. What's up?
Don't forget these things.
Okay, yeah, give it to me. Thank you. All right, thanks, Mom. It's my medication. No big deal. Should I pop these in? Yeah. Love that woman. Love that woman, but I'm recording a pod, Mom. You know that. All right, this is very important stuff. I make approximately $0 on this, Mom. I don't even know where I was going with that. Let's skip through it, I guess. We were talking about game night, playing Candyland. Yeah, they're just trying to humiliate me, man. They're just trying to make me feel bad. I know it. They're all conspiring. There's a conspiracy against me. All my friends who are in relationships are trying to make me feel bad, trying to guilt me into being in a relationship with them because they're miserable with their wives. No, I'm kidding. That's so mean. I'm kidding. Shout out to all my friends who have couples. Just don't invite me to game night. All right, I don't want to go to game night. I'm not a fan of that. That wasn't nice. And blue or green or red. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. I had to go to the hospital again. It's the second podcast in a row where I'm talking about going to the hospital. And the reason I went to the hospital this time was because I came down with a bad case of the gout. I have gout now. Let's add that to the list of things that make me shitty. Gout? I didn't even know you could get gout. I thought that was for like obese people and people born in the 1800s. I thought that's why I got all the shots when I was a kid. Was to get rid of gout. Like, isn't gout like on par with like polio? Those I thought they were extinct diseases. The doctor told me I had gout. I was like, this is horrible. It was like, not even kidding, the worst. I don't know if there's any gout brothers out there, any of my gout brethren. It sucked. It was horrible. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. It was like, it just attacked my big toe and my foot. It was mostly my big toe, but it scattered around. And it just felt like someone was taking an ice pick to my big toe. Just over and over. Like my big toe owed it money. You know what I mean? Just over, stabbing the shit out of it. Okay, like it was Caesar. I don't know why. Maybe my thumb's a bad ruler of the foot. And the other toes conspired against him and killed him on the steps. Shout out Greece. Is that Greece? Or is that Rome? I don't know. I don't know my history. But it was horrible, dude. I couldn't sleep, and I was just up in the middle of the night screaming. So I had my mom, my chauffeur, drive me to the hospital, the emergency room. And I was like literally I couldn't, the pain was so bad. I was just like, I couldn't sit still. I just like couldn't fucking, I like was like having an out-of-body experience. It was so bad. I felt like I was like possessed. Like I needed an exorcism. I needed to do an exorcism on my toe. The power of Christ compels you. But, dude, it sucked. And then the second she said gout, I was like, fuck. I guess I haven't been taking care of myself. I thought fucking doing drugs and drinking beers and eating red meat made me cool. That's the cool hat trick right there. That's 3 for 3. All right, not all people can do 3. Some people can only eat red meat and drink. Some people can only drink and do drugs. Some people can only do drugs and eat meat. You know, but I had all 3. I had the trifecta. All right? And comes out to bite me in the ass. That's not cool. Now I got to drink milk all the time. I don't want to have gout. Mrs. Goutfire, that's what they're going to call me. Fuck. That is too cool of a nickname for how shitty this disease is that I have. Mrs. Goutfire. That sucks. Never a gout. Twisting gout. We gout you. We goutside. We goutside. Nah, but apparently it sticks with you forever. Apparently it's like foot AIDS. So apparently I'm just going to go, apparently, shut up. I hate when I do that. But apparently, I guess I'm going to have to deal with toe pain every once in a while. But that pain was horrible. I'll take care of my body again. That's how bad the pain is. Usually I don't give a shit about my body. This body is not a temple. It's more of like a frat house. And, but I will get into sick shape. I will eat fucking green stuff. I will drink only water. I'll stop all the drugs. If it means I never have to go through that pain again. Because that pain was painful. It wasn't fun. Wasn't a fan of it. But we managed to talk about nothing for 40 minutes. But so let's cut it. Mrs. Goutfire. well, first off, I got to do the thing where I go like this. It's so cool. It's a cool edit. Social medias are here, right there. Fucking just James Lennon on Instagram, James Lennon Comedy on TikTok, and the Orangutan Pirate on X. And yeah, man, that's it for this week's episode.
Yo,
Be
Jimmy
good.
Sweatpants, best in the gun. Tippy top of the dome. It's the remix we've been waiting for. Jimmy Sweatpants and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, baby. Let's go. Yo, I ain't never thinking. Threw up in my sinking. 182 bitches, but I'm never blinking. Pop one in the head like she Abraham Lincoln. Got the pussy stinking, so I had to kick her out the front door. But she wanted more, though. Even though I went yard, like my name Shador, though. Yes, I'm talking Sanders. PG like I'm Flanders. But this ain't the Simpsons. Even though I fuck your bitch, making you a Simpson. You be in the corner, trying to catch a glimpse on. Doing my laundry, but you forgot to rinse them. Now I got no clothes. Call me the gardener, all I got is hoes. Making pose for the camera. No, I can't stand you. I'll be like with the boss, yeah, they call me Tony Danza. I'll be on the floor like a tiny little dancer. Summer of sweats, call me George Costanza. Damn, son. Let's go. Jimmy Sweats, best in the gang. Talk to him, Chili Peppers. Talk to him, Ketis. Talk to him, Ketis. But if all I need myself to ride. Yo, tippy top of the dome, baby. Let's go. Yo, yo, yeah, yo. Let's do some fucking yeah, yo. Whoa, yeah, yo. Let's do some fucking yeah, yo. I got so many bitches about to start a parade. And yes, I fuck 'em so good, you know I stay paid. And when I'm in Hawaii, all I do is get laid. And then I get slayed like a fucking dragon. Bitch so hot that I can't stop bragging. Ass so fat and it won't stop wagging. Tits so old but they won't stop sagging. So I had to tag it. Now I gotta go make a bet. Bitch so wet, sex 9/11 cause she'll never forget. Make her sweat like Jimmy, now she gotta gimme the pussy. Please don't push me cause I'm already close to the edge. Getting head in bed and breakfast. I'll be fucking bitches, yeah I do it for the next kid. Next kid watching Netflix, I'll be getting pissed off. Now it's time to get lift off. Damn, that was retarded. Jimmy Sweats. Yeah. Best in the game, baby. It's the song of the summer. The song of the summer. Song of the summer. All that I need to look inside. Yeah, yo. Let's do some fucking yeah, yo. Whoa. Yup, yeah, yo. Let's do some fucking yeah, yo. Oh, yeah. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Jimmy Sweatpants, best in the game. That's how we do it, baby. Sweatpants, Chili Peppers, we out here. Song of the summer.